Hello and welcome everybody, it is Matt from Cardboard Odysseys. I've got another collector's booster opening for you. This is one of 3 openings that I'm doing. I got a pretty decent deal on some collector boosters from Elf Investments, not a sponsor or anything, but I'm a patron of his, so I ended up saving like $230, I think it was like $236 from buying 6 collector boxes compared to like the TCG market, and this was like 2 weeks ago. And I think they just keep going up, these specific ones. The Lost Caverns of Ixalan seems to be floating, I think it was around $250, maybe more. But the prices that I got them for was pretty good. So, yeah. So I'm going to open one of each. I bought 6. 2 Lost Caverns of Ixalan, 2 Wells of Eldraine, and 2 of the Lord of the Rings Special Edition. So far they've been pretty lackluster. There's been some okay hits, but nothing insane. They've each been around the 80 to let's say the 80-ish marker as far as like percentage-wise of getting your money back. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Like realistically, I enjoy opening the packs of cards. You do get less of them, so I probably should raise that to like 90% of the value that you get. We'll save the box topper for last. I think they could be worth money, or worth like kind of saving to the end. I actually don't know. But we're looking for some fancy cards here. Now, normally I would actually pull up the sets and have an idea of the cards. So I'm going to do that real quick and do tabletop price. And I like to see the card images. And I'd like to see all cards. All right. So yeah, Cavern of Souls is good. Obviously, there's the Mana Crypt that you can get from it. That would be ideal as well. The Mana Crypts, they're going to be worth big money, and we like that. We like big money. So yeah, the Cavern of Souls, the Mana Crypts, all of those. Does it have a pull tab? No? Maybe the bottoms are easier. Jeez. Struggled to open for pack 1, so this is a good sign. And by good sign, I mean I don't know. Alright, so let's get to the land. Seems to be the... They're calling it the QR lands, which I guess kind of makes sense, because this sort of looks like a QR code. Okay, and then we've got... Is that a rare? No, it's just an uncommon. Okay, that's a rare. Inti, Squirming Emergence, Stormfleet Navigator, the Restless Reef, another land? Oh, this is the Jurassic Park lands. If you're not familiar, there's like a lot of Jurassic cards in the set. Well, I shouldn't say a lot, but it's Jurassic Park themed. Threefold Thunderhawk. Don't think that card's worth literally anything. I don't know if the lands are worth anything either. Realistically, probably not. There's so many full art basic lands nowadays that they all are worth basically nothing except for the oil slick lands. Maybe a foil version of those dinosaur lands would be worth money. I don't know. So we'll flip past to the end, see the swamp here. Nikanzel Current Conductor. Intrepid Paleontologist. I think this card was worth money. This is a pretty decent one for dinosaurs. Or not for dinosaurs, is it for dinosaurs? Yeah, for dinosaurs, yeah, because you can cast them from the Exiled. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Corpse of the Lost, Redemption Choir, Vito, Fanatic of Acalots, Elian Allen, the Paleontologists. So this would be another dinosaur card. And it looks like we have some kind of fancy bordered card. Okay. Ogier Tuck, the Deeper Foundation. This in foil, I think, I'm looking at it right now. It says $23, but I don't know if that's in foil or not. So I think that would be the first kind of hit for at least as far as I can tell. I don't see any of the dinosaur cards. I might have to like pull up a separate tab for the dinosaur cards. Yeah, we'll just wing it. And at the end of the video, we're gonna scan all the cards into TCG Player app, and not a sponsor or anything, but TCG app, and we'll see what the cards are worth. In the hopes, I feel like my hopes should be pretty realistic, or I'm not trying to like make a ton of money opening cards, but I would like to earn like a decent portion of my money back. 80%, that's what I'm asking for. Another Vito. Jade Light Splunker. Skeleton Crew. Another Ogier. Ogier Tuck. It's a good one. Another dinosaur card. And then we've got a Poetic Ingenuity. I don't know if that one's worth any money. But 2 Ogers, that's basically 50 bucks. I think I paid 2 something for the... 2 something. I definitely paid 2 something for the box. I guess when I do my scan, I can look it up how much I paid exactly. I don't remember. I know the whole total was like $1,400, which was pretty insane. A lot of money to spend on some cards, but, you know. It's fun, right? We love opening cards here. Deep Fathom Echo. The Millennium Calendar. When I first read this card, I thought this card was like busted in, like people were gonna break it, and like there was gonna be like infinite combos with it. I don't actually know if that's the case or not. I don't think it is. But I don't see it being very valuable. A Millennium Color, $4.49. So it's what we would consider a hit. Cavern of Souls. So which version is this one? I like this one. This one looks to be the $37 version, maybe? I don't know what the difference between the two are on the website, but I'm gonna guess $37. So that's a hit for sure. And then a foil planes, but it is the dinosaur planes, so that could be maybe worth money. And then in the back, a sunken citadel. Not worth any money, I don't think, but I have it. So far, this is good. This is what we like to see. We like to see Cavern of Souls and 2 Ogers. This is good news so far. I like this. This is a good box. Look, can a guy get a bonkers box for once? I haven't had an insane box in a while, and I don't open like a ton of product, but I feel like I open enough to get like one cool box every once in a while. Montano. Rampaging Ceratops. It looks special, but it's an uncommon, so who cares? Breaches. It's the Great Door. Not going to read the first part of that card. Gemstone Cutter. Starving Revenant. This card looks really cool, but I don't actually know why it looks the way it does. But I like it. The colors are great. I like that a lot. Probably not worth anything, but it still looks cool. Indominus Daddy Rex Alpha. This card, I'm so happy I pulled it. I mean, most of the time I just print the cards out anyways, and I don't really care. But this card, it actually just baffles me that it's a rare. I actually thought it would be a mythic, unless maybe these dinosaur cards don't really have rarities. But this card right here is one of my favorite cards from the entire set. It is just a very, very, very strong card in great colors, and I look forward to building a deck around this card. It's going to be fantastic. And then Intrepid Paleontologist. I'm going to put this down here in the money card just because I like it. I don't actually know if it is a hit or not. I hope it is. It's a strong card. Like, it has to be a $5, $10 card, right? If that ain't worth money, I don't know. I don't know what people are looking at nowadays. The card is extremely strong. You build a deck around him and you are having a good time. I think this is almost as strong as... I would actually say almost as strong as Atraxa, the new one, the expensive one. Just look at what it does and then like build the deck around it. Like, you're just gonna have a good time. It's just gonna be really strong. Alright, Forest. Belligerent Yearling? Growing Rights of Italomach. Isn't that the flippy card? It is the flippy card. You know, I've never had this card, but I've used it in decks before. It's basically a Gaia's Cradle, but then it's slightly better than a Gaia's Cradle because it can tap if you have no creatures. But it does require some hoops to jump through, so, you know, not quite as good. And it costs mana instead of just being a land. Can't fetch it, all that kind of stuff. The Preacher of Schism. Progenitor's Icon. We've got a Hulking Raptor, a Forest, and a Bridge from Below. Bridge from Below. Why does this card... Let me read what it does first. So it's triple black. Whenever a non-token creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, the Bridge from Below is in your graveyard. Credit 2/2. If it's in your graveyard, huh. When a creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, if Bridge from Below is in your graveyard, exile Bridge from Below. Oh, that seems pretty bad. I mean, I guess you get a little extra... Oh no, it's just bad. I don't know. Anyways. Still very dude, honestly, the Indominus Rex pull, and I guess the Cavern of Souls too. The Ojer card, I don't really... It's not really a card that I actually don't even remember what it does. Maybe we'll read it later. But the Indominus Rex, if it was a foil, it would have been like really, really cool. I like foil, you know, even if they like to bend. What is happening? What the? Is this the back of the pack? Am I losing my mind? It's been the token. I don't know. Maybe I just opened the pack backwards. Okay, it's probably I just opened the pack backwards. I don't know. That really threw me through a loop for a second. All right, we got Throne of the Grim Captain. I doubt that's worth money. Deeproot Pilgrimage. Altar. I thought a bunch of cards were backwards, which does happen, but not that many. That was really cool if it was a lot of those cards were backwards, but it turns out the pack was just just backwards. That's a really cool looking land, but I think it's probably only worth $1. Oh, it comes to the battlefield tapped. It's worth nothing. Okay. Savage Order. We got Alkalat's Deepest Betrayal, foil and showcase. That has to be worth a few dollars, right? It's all the Ojers are worth money, so the Alkalats has to be worth insane amounts of dollars. It's not. It's probably not worth anything. I do remember this card being fun, or maybe I was thinking of the Bloodletter of Alkalats. That's probably the one. This one doesn't look like it's worth. Okay, there it is, $6. So that might be the foil version. It might be the non-foil. So it's worth. It's a hit. The foil one might be worth $10. I don't know. Still, so far, again, this is a pleasant experience. I like this. You get a random. I just the lottery hits is what really kind of kills me. Instead of getting like a constant shot of dopamine, it's kind of like disappointing. Whoa! Disappointing. And I'd rather have just constant shots of dopamine. You know, it just feels better to me. Skullspore Nexus. That one's worth something. Oh yeah, that one's worth money. And it's foil. Good card too. Topography Tracker. An Animpakal, a Mountaina. Molten Collapse in some kind of weird cave art variety. So we still got 4 packs left. Plenty of time. A Mana Crypt would put this over the top for sure. Mana Crypt would be awesome. The bottom is easier to open than the top, but they're still hard to open. Forgotten Monument. Other caves you control have pay a life, add a mana of any color. For the cave decks. It's funny because that foil kind of looks like the One Ring, but it can't be. Quintarius. I don't remember if Quintarius is actually worth money. I think the specialty one is worth money. This one's. I feel like this one's worth a little bit of money. I think that one's worth something. It's foil too. The normal Quintarius they're worth a couple dollars. Hit the Mother Load. The Eye of Ojer Tack. Akal Pakal, First Among Equals. Swooping Pterodon. And then we got a Deeproot Pilgrimage. That was not very good. This music from Alexander... What's his name? Alexander something. Nakarada. Cool last name. Very good. This is really the good kind of music that we're looking for when we're opening this card. It's very fantasy-esque, kind of dinosaurish a little bit, more lighthearted. Crashing Brontodon, Poetic Ingenuity, Paragon's Journal, Scion of Calamity, Ojer, Axonil, Deepest Might. I think this one's worth something, $8 or so. And then we got an Unstable Glyph Bridge, and a map. Who needs a map? I actually forgot about the box topper, I'll be honest. We're saving it to the end. The very end. The Ojer, the non-showcase version is worth less. I'm sorry, the non-showcase version is worth more than the showcase version from the looks of the website, which is kind of funny. I like this. This looks cool. How do you not like that? It says Fire Skull. What's wrong with that? Come on. Restless Prairie. Comes to the battlefield tap, don't care. I almost never play. Whoa. Who's that guy? Bringer of the Last Gift. 8 mana. He better do something crazy. If you cast it, well, that sucks. Each player sacrifices all creatures. I was thinking for 8 mana for a 6/6, if he's got a good effect, you can reanimate him. But of course, they done made the card useless because who's gonna cast this? So everybody sacrifices each player sacrifices all other creatures they control. Then each player returns. Oh, so it's Living Death, I think is what it's called, but on a stick. And you get to keep this card plus one other card. Well, plus all the other cards from the graveyard. I don't know, man. Ravenous Tyrannosaurus. I don't think. Oh, it looks like some of these dinosaur cards. Oh, they have to be like mythic or something. Yeah, I don't think that one's worth anything. Kellen, Daring Traveler. So he's older in this one. I just opened whatchamacallit, the Wilds of Eldraine, and he was like there was like a little kid version of him, and then like a mid-aged version. And this looks like the older. I say middle age. I should say a young man age. I don't know. All right, so the bad is what I'm trying to say. That pack was not good. Come on, Mana Crypt. Mana Crypt would be fantastic. So it looks like the box toppers, if you don't open them, they're $20, which is tempting, because most likely it's garbage. You know. A foil plains looks pretty cool. Oh, that's a foil dinosaur plains, right? Because that could be a dragon, I guess. It's probably a normal one. Earth-Shattering Dreadmaw, Bringer of the Last Gift. That's the different non-funky looking version of them. Come on, let's get something in the close. Thousand Moons. Oh, I see a Cavern of Souls in the close. We're getting... Okay, let's just hide that. Ooh, the Bonehor Dracosaur. This one's worth money. This version here is worth, like, looks like 15, 16 bucks. That might be the foil version. Yeah, it's 13 bucks. Okay. And then, of course, we have Dino DNA. I don't know how much this one's worth because it doesn't look like it's listed in this. It's either worth less than $2 or it's just not in the specific list that I'm looking at. Which is a little weird because some of the dinosaur cards are... Oh, this is the... Oh, so it doesn't have any of the dino symbol cards. So we'll just put them down here. But look at that. So we've got a foil Cavern of Souls in the close. That's pretty good. That'll help for sure. So my guess is the non-foil version is worth 37, and then the foil version is worth 43. From the looks, they should like say somewhere that it's foil on the website. Okay, double Cavern of Souls, double Ogier, and then some dinosaur cards. I'm not entirely sure how much they're worth. Oh, the box topper. Again, I almost forgot about it. We got to be careful with this because the box topper, with one card. You know what? We're gonna use some scissors. I learned my lesson opening up my 30 packs of the the countdown. It does scare me a little bit cutting open a pack of cards, but all right, what way is the card? I can't. Okay, I saw the back this way. Come on, money. No, it's actually complete trash. Oh, that's the breaks. Alright, but I'll tally up the cards and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. So, 214.36 was the tally for all cards worth more than $4. And I've got them mostly laid out all here. Preacher of the Schism is over there because it won't fit on the screen unless I zoom out, and who wants to do that? Yeah, 214. I paid $219 a piece. So I lost $5. Now, granted, of course, I could sell all the other cards and make up for that $5. So this is fine. I'm happy with this, and I got some good cards. Double Cavern of Souls, that's pretty nice. Only need one, but why not have two? Because I only play Commander. And then Indominus Rex, really wanted that card because I'm going to make a deck with it. And it's nice having the real card. And then Ravenous Tyrannosaurus, I didn't realize, but he's like a 20... Where is it? Ravenous Sober... Is there like a different name for him? Ravenous Tyrannosaurus. Where's he at? Am I blind? Oh, I need to scroll up. There he is. $21, yeah. And that's non-foil. Savage Order was another card that was worth more than I thought it would be, which is pretty nice. A lot of the dinosaur cards are worth a decent amount, which is cool. So this is fine. The box topper was complete dog crap, but you know it is what it is. So this was a pleasant opening experience. Just dopamine hits. This is good. One per pack. Dopamine hits of like $4 or more. I'm happy with that. Considering the packs are worth more than what, $20 a piece, $15-$20, somewhere around there. You can do the math. Yeah, and I think right now, if I'm not mistaken, the Ixalan collector boxes are like a lot higher. Ixalan collector booster display on TCG Player right now, $248. So had I got it for retail price at $248 plus tax, you're looking at like $260, $270, and yeah, that's not as good. So if I can get them for $215, I'd probably buy another. I'd probably buy like a whole pallet, not pallet. That'd be crazy. A whole case. If you bought them by the case from Alpha Investments, they were $209 a piece. I probably should have bought a case, but it is a lot of money. That's $1,200. That's just it's a lot of money to spend on cardboard. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed it. I guess I'm still gonna open some cards every now and then. So keep an eye out on the channel for some more openings. Every so often, I'll sprinkle in some openings. I typically just proxy all of my cards, so it's really strange having like a mix of proxy and normal cards. So I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. I'm like kind of in between both, just proxying everything and then also opening cards for no reason. I just enjoy opening cards, I guess. If I could sell them easy, I would, but I also don't like losing, like, 30% of the card's value just from selling it, which kind of sucks. So if I had an easier way of selling it with no fees, that'd be great. That's the dream, right? Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see y'all in the next one.